Most e-commerce owners hit the same wall. The ads work great at 1,000 a day. Then they pour in more budget, and the returns fall apart. My guest says the ceiling is almost never where people think it is. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. The biggest myth in paid ads is that scaling is a budget problem. It's not. When an account stalls, it's leaking in one of four specific places, and more spend just makes the leak bigger,
So throwing money at a winning campaign can actually backfire.
constantly. A campaign profitable at 500 a day can collapse at 2,000, and the owner blames the algorithm. The algorithm didn't change. The account hit a structural leak it was always going to hit.
Okay, let's name them. What's the first leak?
Creative volume. This is the number one ceiling. Most stores run 3 or 4 ads and wonder why scaling dies. At higher spend, the audience sees the same creative over and over, fatigue sets in, and cost per purchase climbs.
So it's not the targeting, it's the creative.
Targeting is mostly automated now. The platform finds buyers if you feed it enough creative to test. The brands that scale are creative machines. They ship 10, 20 new concepts a month. Volume of ideas is the real lever, not budget.
What counts as a new concept versus just another ad?
A new concept is a new angle, hook, or format. A testimonial, an unboxing, a problem solution story. Changing the music or the caption isn't a concept. High performers test angles, find one that hits, then make 10 variations of the winner.
All right, leak number one is creative volume. What's the second?
Signal quality. The account is optimizing toward the wrong event. A surprising number of stores are still optimizing for clicks or add to cart instead of purchase. So the system goes and finds cheap clickers, not buyers. And underneath that, the data pipe is often broken. Without server-side tracking sending clean purchase data back, the platform is half blind. Garbage signal in, expensive results out. Fixing the event and the data feed alone can transform an account.
So the platform is only as smart as the data you send it.
Exactly. It's a feedback loop. Feed it accurate purchase events, and it relentlessly finds more buyers. Feed it noise, and it optimizes for noise. Most underperforming accounts have a signal problem they don't even know exists.
That's a quiet one. What's the third leak?
Scaling too fast and breaking the learning phase. Every campaign needs a stretch of stable data to figure out who to target. When an owner doubles the budget overnight, it resets that learning and throws performance into chaos.
So the excitement of a winner is what kills it.
Ironically, yes. They see a good day, triple the budget, and wonder why it tanks. The fix is boring, but it works. Raise budgets by 10 to 20% every few days, not all at once. Let the system keep its footing while it scales.
Patience is a strategy. What's the fourth?
Account structure and audience overlap. The instinct is to spin up 20 ad sets to test everything, but at scale, those ad sets start bidding against each other for the same people, fragmenting the data and inflating costs. You end up paying a premium to compete with yourself. The modern approach is consolidation, fewer, broader ad sets with bigger budgets, so the system has enough data in one place to optimize properly instead of starving 10 tiny ones.
So simpler structure, more data per ad set.
Right. Complexity feels like control, but it usually just splinters your signal. Consolidate the structure, concentrate the budget, and the algorithm finally has enough room to do its job.
So we've got creative volume, signal quality, scaling speed, and account structure. If an owner is stalled, where do they even start?
Same as anything. Find the dominant leak first. Usually, it's one of the four doing most of the damage. Diagnose before you spend another dollar. Pouring budget into an account with a leak is how stores burn cash and blame the platform.
How does someone diagnose which leak is theirs?
The metrics point to it. Falling click-through with rising frequency. That's creative fatigue. Cheap clicks but no sales. Signal and event problem. Performance craters every time you raise spend. Learning phase. Costs creeping up with no clear reason. Look at overlap.
So the account is basically telling you where it's bleeding.
Every account leaves fingerprints. The numbers tell you exactly which of the four is capping you. Fix the right one, and the same ad spend that was stuck at a 2x return can move to 3 or 4. The budget didn't change. The leak got sealed.
That's the reframe. Scaling isn't spend more, it's leak less.
That's the entire game. Most accounts don't need more budget, they need the leak found and sealed. Do that, and scaling stops being a gamble and starts being math.
If an owner wants to know which leak is capping their account, where do they start?
There's a free ad account audit that pinpoints the single biggest leak draining your ROAS and shows you how to seal it. The link is in the description below. Find your leak before you spend another dollar.